So hello everyone, we are going to present you our AI machine learning system. The group is based with Norwen, Maria Elena, Mila, Lily and I. First, about the business problem to solve, our subject is about human resources, so employee attrition, and the database is composed of 1,470 persons inside, and we have 35 different categories, which no one is going to explain that in the next slide.
So, in the analysis of employee attrition, the data used can be categorized in four key areas. Firstly, we have the personal and demographic data with info on age, gender, but also education. And all the data will allow us to analyze and understand how personal aspects can influence employees' decisions. Secondly, we have the professional and organizational data with job role, salary, but also promotions in order to provide insight into the job satisfaction related to the career advancement opportunities. Then we have the work related and engagement data with the daily rates, job involvement, but also data on the work life balance uh, in order to understand the employee engagement and satisfaction. Last, the performance and training data cover all the aspects of attendance, evaluation, and also relationship satisfaction for evaluate the impact of performance and professional development on retention. In conclusion, all the data used will allow us to better understand the factors contributing to employee attrition and also devise strategy to enhance retention.
So about data quality, when we open the original database, we could see there's no missing value in data format errors on each volumes. Which when we open this is all green, which means it's in format and the values part is good. And but when we check each columns, you can see like there are two irrelevant useless feature. The first one is over 18. All the resource they displayed yes, and the other one is employee count. Every value is the same. Hold the same value is one, so which is useless when we value their influence to the attrition. And the third one is the roughly data defined data. When we check this, is the first one is overtime, which is they only have two options: no or true, no or yes. And this column is very similar to the work-life balance. So, in the overtime, which take a big part influence on the outcomes. So we need to combine these two and to see the outcomes will be changed or not. So about data pre-processing, the first one we need to do is to cleaning the useless data, which we mentioned before. It's over 18 in the employee count, and then we need to do a pre-prediction to make sure like the data we prepared is well done and is useful. And the third thing I need to do is to the data we mentioned about it, the overtime and the work-life balances. Before we combine these two together, we need to prove that they have strong significance relevant. So we choose this one-way ANOVA analysis, and given a significant level of 5% is the p-value is larger than 5%, which means like there are for these two items, work-life balance and the overtime, they are not statistically significant, which means like they are the similar things. So we can combine them together. Then we combine and compare these two data, and then doing another modeling, pre-modeling. We can see there's a little bit difference between the two section 2 and section 3. The random forest from 824 to 806.
So, in our machine learning comparison, the logistic regression model excelled with the highest ROC oak score, indicating superior performance in predicting employee attrition. The model predicted 41 true attrition cases correctly, but also falsely flagged 103 employees as likely to leave. It was more successful in identifying those who stayed, with 131 correct predictions. In terms of cost, correctly predicting attrition or true positives reflect potential savings for HR in proactive retention and recruitment. False positives, on the other hand, represent wasted resources on employees not actually at risk of leaving. And the most significant concern is false negatives, as failing to predict actual attrition can disrupt operations and incur high costs in rehiring and retraining. The model's recall is high, showing effectiveness in identifying true attrition, but precision is low, leading to many false positives. And if one score indicates a need for better balance, financially, the model suggests an average gain per prediction, but this does not reflect the substantial cost incurred from incorrect predictions, emphasizing the need for model improvements. HR should focus on reducing false negatives to avoid unexpected turnover and manage false positives to prevent unnecessary expenditures. So, in conclusion, while the logistic regression model shows promise, optimizing for both accuracy and cost effectiveness is crucial for it to be a valuable HR tool.
After the modeling, we defined that the most important feature was the overtime and the hour of rate. And in the model, we try to predict if the employee will stay or will leave the job in the with the available data, and also how the effort should be focused in which group to guarantee the success of each strategy that we are going to propose. We defined that the most risky employees are the ones that have more overtime and more time in the company. And besides the overtime, the second because besides the overtime, the second more important feature was the age. So the other variables doesn't show that much importance. So then we are going to see how we are proposing some strategies to manage this. Finally, for the strategy recommendation, we think that the company should focus in the employees that are already having in mind to leave, and that are the ones that have more overtime hours, the people that have more time in the company, and also the ones that have low satisfactions, and they should make only a big effort when they are ready to leave and in short actions in day by day. And we propose three plans. The first one is bonus on salary. The second one is to create a program in satisfaction. And finally, to have flexibility in works schedules in order to get better the life work balance.